Hey everyone, it's Kodak and I'm back with another Dragonheir Silent Gods video. Quick update today, we got some more information out. This one came out a few days ago. I covered it in my live stream, but I wanted to make a quick video on it and talk about some of the key points in this update preview that we have. This one's covering character building. This is Massive Overhaul Preview, Character Growth Simplified. Heroes growth has never been easier. EXP and levels are now shared across heroes. You only need to level up once. Optimize level progression. Make better use of your stamina bread. Improvement breakthrough overhauled. No more getting stuck on materials. Complete trials to break through resonance levels. So I mean they're replacing one system with another, but I do like that you don't have to sit here and grind out goblins a million times, which is a bit ironic because I'm grinding out goblins right now, but you don't have to do it a million times for each and every character. You only do it once, do it a couple times for all of your characters at once. So moving on, we have new system, hero talents. Choose talents to your desire and strategize like never before. Talents provide heroes with various attribute buffs and new effects in battle. So this is what I was talking about, the replacing one thing with another. So while you don't have to level individual heroes, you do have to basically farm out whatever the material is going to be for their talents. I haven't gotten that far in my Season 1 comparison between the global and Chinese versions, but I am grinding to get there so I can cover that more as well. Then we have equipment system improved, giving you a boost during early exploration. Special gear now available in the main story. Some of that gear has been available. I do think I saw one or two new pieces with the 3 items that they're showing here. I guess they are kind of new. No, these are all the same. You get the lightning chain, you get the shield, and maybe the chest piece is new. I have to double check again. Common and rare equipment level cap lowered, making gear development easier. This one here I have confirmed it's actually a nerf. Now I do know that they made changes to how the substats level and things like that, but overall this change is actually not an improvement, it's a nerf. With rare equipment, the original level cap was 12 and the adjusted cap is 4. You don't get the 4 substats like you would with the original level cap of 12. You only get the 1 additional substat. So that's kind of a negative change. Also, I noticed with epic gear, it only goes up to level 12 now instead of 16. It's not mentioned in this, but it's just something that I found while playing through on the Chinese version. Again, that's an equipment nerf. Granted, how much does it really matter? Not that much. The stats at this level with rare and even in epic equipment are not that great, but it is a negative change. It's not a positive change, in the long run. But again, we're not going to be using epic and rare gear for very long. So how much does it really matter? I don't know, but it's just a little strange that they would do it that way. Just make the cost of improving this equipment lower or cheaper than reducing the level cap. That seems kind of weird to me, but. And then we have mythic equipment sets introduced, no longer limited by gear slots. So they're adding helmet and weapon pieces as well. I don't know if they're going to have mythic sets. I haven't gotten that far, but you do have more variety there, so that's a good thing. And then let's see. DIY mode introduced to mythic equipment. Customize and get perfect attributes. The new Forge feature allows you to craft mythic equipment of specific slots and set types. Customize and craft your perfect gear. So it looks like you can get that one perfect piece. You don't have to rely so heavily on RNG. It does look like it uses some new kind of ore or currency system for this, so there's going to be some grinding involved there for sure. Once again, I haven't gotten that far in my own playthrough of Season 1 and the comparisons and stuff, but as soon as I get that far, I'll start to cover that as well. And then equipment tempering revamped. Now every attribute will roll its max value. Now after legendary and mythic equipment reaches max refinement level, each attribute can be further enhanced through tempering. So again, it's another grind system, which is, it's expected for games like this because they're gacha games. If you're not grinding for something else, what are you doing? There's only so much story and campaign that you can go through on a daily basis. It's not like a AAA title where you go from 0 to 100% completion or something like that. These kind of games are never ending, so there's always going to be a grind. There's always going to be something to grind. It is what it is. It's the nature of the game. But at least being able to improve your gear, once again, it kind of reduces some of the RNG if you can go through each individual stat. Now, I don't know if that's going to be limited to one substat or if you can temper them all. But again, it's a new type of currency or material that you're going to need to do that with. So something to look out for once I get that far. And then finally, new cross-boundary storage. Inherit mythic equipment from previous seasons via the boundless chest. Now, at first glance, this looks like you can move a maximum of 4 items, one of each type. I'm going to assume at some point they'll probably offer ways, monetary ways to increase this limit. And it's also possible that each of these different icons opens up a storage chest of its own, but from the graphic it just looks like it's one piece per slot that you can bring from season to season, which, at the end of the day, it's an added benefit. You can kind of jumpstart your new season a little bit with one nice set. But yeah, it's a welcome change. It's not a massive thing or a game-breaking thing, but it is definitely welcome. So, looks like that's it for this update. If you find any of my content helpful or insightful in any way, please consider liking and subscribing. It'd really help my channel a lot. Thank you, and have a good one.